how late am I? This might be the latest I've ever started. Let's just give the stream a moment to start up. Anybody who wants to join, a chance to do that as well. Let's try and get my windows a little bit better organized over here. Now, where's all my shit? I have a little book that I write stuff down in when I'm streaming. And I can find the new one. I had to go out on the weekend and buy myself a new one because the one I have is almost used up. Where the fuck did I put the old one? That's right. Nice late chill stream. 30 seconds in, 2 or 3 fucks. At least you can say I still give a fuck even though I'm starting this late. Where have I put this book? Seriously, I need it. For writing. You may ask yourself, what do I need to writing? Well, this is going to be a real chill, late stream. Oh, there it is. So I thought I'd write down some conversation topics. Since I'm really bad at bringing those up off the top of my head. Let me see. What can I talk about this evening while I am playing Islanders? I could talk about the Pokemon press conference that's happening. Well, happened. There's a lot of like pre-E3 hype going on. It's kind of weird. I would have thought, you know, that you know, E3 happens in like what, 2 weeks? Is that, do we not hold the hype for E3 anymore? Do we just start off like, fuck it, go early, stand out? I don't know. So there was that Pokemon press conference. What else? Apparently Death Stranding is having a press conference as well at some point, or a, what do you call it, a reveal? I don't even know. I've got no idea. I could talk about how fucking freezing it is where I live. Although, is it really acceptable to talk about the weather on stream? Like, how boring can you get? I'll talk about it anyway, though. Let's write that down. Fucking freezing. Oops. Freezing. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. I don't know. What else is there to talk about? I'm a pretty boring person. I don't know. Well, when I'm playing this game, at least I usually talk through my actions, right? Ashmelon, you agree it is effing freezing? Yeah. Very much so. I like it, but it is very cold. Alright, let's get started anyway. So here's the thing with this, right? I really want to... How do I turn shit around? Oh, it's like this again. Yeah, right, okay. I really want to get into the... Oh, thank God for that zoom. I forgot that we'd gotten that now. I really want to get into the new content, right? And we haven't done that yet. But we've still got this island that's like, I mean, there's still plenty of space on it, but we also can go straight on to the next island. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go until like 9 PM or until I run out of shit to do on this island, and then go on to the next island. If the next island doesn't give me the new units, I'm going to start a new game, regardless of the score, because I really want to see the new content before I finish playing it, but I am a bit burnt out on this game. So yeah. Hello there guys, and good evening. Ashmelon Infinity into loading. It's loading. I hope you're warm enough to exist. Pretty fucking cold to be riding home. Where are we? Got a +3. That's a shit score, isn't it? +11, that's a bit better. Even though it's right next to that. Is that a +13? Alright, we can do a +13 over here. Or there. Hope everyone's doing well. How's everyone's days? Yeah, let's whack that in there. Good stuff. What type of a water platform do we have? Yet another one of these. Okay. You can get a 15 for it in just about any of these places, which is quite good. You can also, like, get a 16 or like a 17 for it, or an 18 if we literally just put it in the ground. It's got some good collision detection in this game. I wonder if there was like anything I was planning here, like some grand plan for how I was supposed to do the rest of this. It's been too long. I kind of stopped caring. Oh, that's some good park. Well, for the time being, let's just place these guys, shall we? Yeah, 12's good. Ash, you think I was the one to bring the cold weather? Well, I'm not going to deny that I'm a weather witch. I'm not going to confirm it, but I'm also not going to deny it. And I don't have a new jacket. I don't have a new jacket. What are you talking about? I literally have no new jacket. I'm not sure where this rumor started. Getting 11 in there. I have an old jacket that I love very much. It's my Uniqlo jacket from Japan, my puffer coat. Fucking excellent jacket. Not really anywhere useful to put that. Yeah, let's place the mansion, why not? But yeah, I felt like a real small... It helps, honestly, starting so late helps with the small stream business because less people are likely to show up. But that's kind of how I'm feeling it tonight. For a lot of people, when they go to the gym or whatever, they get you're like hyped up. They feel good afterwards. And I guess to a certain extent I feel good after going to the gym, but often I actually get kind of a depressed mood. Like, not as in I have depression, I just mean I have low mood. Which is kind of a pain in the ass because it's meant to work the other way around. You can get 12s down here. $14 there. Really want to be able to scooch it into that spot, but it's just a bit too big. Oh, 15 here. Infinity got a down jacket for the first time last year. They are good stuff. I started wearing them in Japan. I like very, very much. I've got to say though, mine isn't waterproof, so that's a bit of a bummer because obviously, well, actually, to be perfectly frank, most of the time in Canberra, where I live, not an issue that your jacket is not waterproof because we really don't get a lot of rain. But sometimes an issue. Ugh, is 15 like good enough? I don't know. Oh, calm your lime sub ran out. I'm sorry. That's sad. Com, how are you feeling? You're a bit under the weather yesterday. Fuck it, I'll just put this hot in. Oh, there we go, like an 18 and 19. Fabulous, I'll take that. Alright, what do we got here? Got some walls. More mansions. Tom, you feeling better? Even though you had dentist today, you're feeling better. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. That really sucks when you've got some medical stuff going on that's knocking you around. Tilo, are you bringing Skyrim into my chat? I really should place this. Gets a score for fishers, statues, masons, and mills. But a minus for another town centre. I forgot about that. Okay. Jesus, there's like fucking nowhere to put this. Oh no, no, no. If we squish it right up against the edge here. Or I can put it here and continue to do, what's its base score? 15. Alright. You guys enjoying the butterflies there? Yes, please don't rip my personal wings off. I would appreciate a lack of wing ripping. There we are. Let's do that. It's still old content island? Yeah, it is. So my sort of what I'm doing, obviously this is going to be a short stream because I started so late. I'm going to play this island until 9 PM or until I actually am ready to move on, depending on how, like, what units we get. Obviously we've already unlocked the next island. This is going to be the last Islander stream for the foreseeable future. So if I start the next island and it's not giving me the new content, I'm going to start a new game. Even though it means losing the accumulated score, that's fine, I don't mind. I just want to see that new content before I leave it for the time being. Holy fuck. Is that 45 in there? Jesus, we've got to place these other fields before we place that mill. What's this? Okay, just a moment. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, this the fuck am I doing? Sorry, so as you can see, I'm streaming the game in 16:9. This was really easy to achieve. Islanders has a really nice settings menu that lets you set any number of useful resolutions and windows very easily. But for me, it means that it's now in windowed mode and not pinned to the top. I don't actually know how to pin things to the top. Like, if there is a way to do that in standard Windows 10, I don't know it. So, yeah. There we go. And now this is a 57. Isn't that nice? I can't believe I have 57 for a fucking mill. Com, you don't mind 16:10, but I do. I really mind that it has those weird black borders when it's showing up on Twitch and YouTube. I would rather have it windowed for me and have it correct in the recording. It's just me. Because I mean, I don't want to give anyone the impression that I put a ton of effort into this, because I really don't. But I do like it to look as good as I can make it. Is that a 27 down there? That might be the best I can get for this park. Also, holy shit, 27 for... Oh What was that? 33? Did I see for an instant? 32. 33, there it is. Well, I guess we're going that 33. Where was it? There it is. I've kind of been feeling like playing Skyrim recently, actually. Ashmelon and Floating, I know you guys are playing it at the moment. I've kind of been feeling it. Kind of wanted to get back into it. I think playing Oblivion is also making me remember what I liked about Skyrim compared to Oblivion. So there's that element as well. What do these get a bonus from? Market, jewelry, city center, warehouse, statue, plateau, park, mason, house, mansion, hut. Okay. Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. That's where I put it. Skyrim's the kind of game that keeps pulling you back in. Yeah. Not gonna disagree with that. I could easily go another Skyrim playthrough, and like I said, I've never actually played the final DLC pack for that one. But to get to it, you need to be a level 50 character or something like that, so that's a big commitment. Have I thought about an Enderal playthrough? It's a Skyrim mod bigger than the main game, one-click install, like from the Steam Workshop. What sort of a mod is it? Is it like a story? Does it introduce any new gameplay elements? Tell me a little about it. Ashmelon, I play Skyrim exactly the same as you. I just like going around picking the flowers and like clearing out goblin caves and taking their garbage and selling it. I enjoy that. Infinity, you like decorating the houses? I can never be asked to decorate the houses properly. I'm just like, whatever. Although it's so much easier in Skyrim than it is in Oblivion to just like place books and stuff like that. Oh, so much easier. Fuck it, I'm placing the mill. No, I'm not. It's basically a different game on the Skyrim engine. That's interesting, Com. I will think, in fact, you know, I'll think about that so hard I'm going to write it on the list. My list of shit to play. Where is it? Oh, Portal 1's on this list. I can cross that off. There we go. Enderal. Where is the spelling? Where is the spelling? There it is. Enderal. Sky. Rim. Mod. I will think about that. It could be interesting. I've been thinking recently, when I finish Oblivion, when I finish Monkey Island being much sooner, sort of how I want to sort of run the streams and run the days on the streams are sort of the Thursdays and the Sundays. I want to be the days where I'm actively trying to attract people, like new people, to the chat. So it's games that people might want to see. What the fuck are these? Excuse me, what the fuck are these trees doing out here? When did this happen? As I was saying, Thursday and Sunday, I want to try and attract new people to the stream and the chat. And then all other days, I'm happy to just have like a nice, chill, quiet chat with people who like to hang out. Because they already know my shit. It's like a fix for Skyrim, because Skyrim's, you're super burned out on. A lot of people are, yeah. I'll think about it. I'll look up some YouTube videos because that could be good. I'm particularly interested in knowing how balanced it is and whether it's as, how do I put this, easy as Skyrim, because Skyrim is quite easy, and that's kind of the level of, like, you were there when I was having all that angst on Sunday about the difficulty. Another tower, fucking hell. Well, let's just double check this here. Oh yeah, we've got tons of space. Wherever I want to put this will be fine. It's balanced carefully as far as you know. Fully voiced in English, okay. Ashmelon, I will try my best, but my memory is a garbage fire. So I can't promise. I will try. In fact, you know what? I will write it down. Sometimes if I write things down, they stick in my mind better, even if I don't see it. I will write it down. I'm writing. Alright. As I've said though, often I decide to do games more or less on the spur of the moment, like what I'm feeling on the night. Hello, Grafer. Islanders, more like Icelanders. Yeah. It's fucking freezing in Canberra. Fucking freezing! Actually, no, you know, it probably isn't literally freezing yet. Give me a sec. Let me check the phone. Phone says... Okay, phone says it's 3.5 degrees Celsius, but it feels like minus 3.2. So it's not quite freezing, but it feels like it. So let me amend my previous statement. It feels fucking freezing! But I like that, so that's okay. Hello, Asparagus, and hello, Greyfell. I hope you're having a good night for both of you. Where can I put this? A couple of good places. A couple of alright places to put this. Oh, fuck, that's a good place to put that, isn't it? It's quite good. Alright. Go if you got off work early, congrats. The fuck are we doing? Oh yeah, we're placing more of these. Why is it all these ones? I'm not complaining, they're the most useful, but why? What can we do with this? It's the fat park. Can do a 15, 17. So I have a question for you, chat, now there's a few of you here. What do you guys like to watch when you're not watching streams? Like, are you into movies or television, YouTube, anime, Netflix? I'm curious. Speaking for myself, if I'm not watching Twitch, which is to be perfectly honest, what I usually am doing, then maybe I watch a bit of Netflix here and there. Probably the thing that I'm the most ashamed of watching is I really like watching those Vine compilations on YouTube. So feel free to unfollow. But I never had Vine, like when it actually was a thing. So I suppose that's why I missed out on all the content when it first did the rounds. Sorry, just drinking some decaffeinated tea. because I'm a nerd. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get that 21. But recently, I've gotten a bit back into the anime. I used to watch a lot more back when I was at uni, but sort of fell out of the habit. Probably while I was at grad school, which was ironically when I was in Japan. But watching anime in Japan is a motherfucker, because it's like streaming. Well, maybe it is a thing in Japan. I never really looked into it because I was too poor to afford any streaming services when I was at grad school. But buying anime in Japan is, and this is what gets me, buying anime in Japan is more expensive than buying it in Australia, despite the fact that in Australia it has to have been translated. What the fuck? But it's true. It's so expensive, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's because the anime industry in Japan are a bunch of greedy bastards. But, like, it's incredible to think that. So I kind of fell out of it, partly due to no time, partly due to expense and difficulty of access when I was in Japan. But I've got Crunchyroll at the moment in here in Australia. So I've been watching a bit of anime. If I'm watching Netflix, it's also usually animated. For some reason, I'm drawn more to animated shows than to real-life actors. Fucked if I know why. But, oh yeah, also I'm, like, tired and have low mood, so you're gonna hear a lot of, my stronger Australian accent, and not if I can help it. I won't do it on purpose, but it'll come out more when I'm tired. Ashmelon, you're into TV shows? Oh, Asparagus, you get into Breaking Bad. Cool. And you know, Asparagus, you're right. For some reason, some stuff in Japan is just more expensive. I have no idea why, but it's very annoying. Well, it was certainly annoying when I lived there. Like, the most annoying one, and I have bitched and complained about this on stream before, easily the most annoying, like really expensive for no reason thing in Japan was Microsoft Word, which in Australia you can buy a license that has Microsoft. I don't know if you can anymore, but certainly at the time you could buy a license that had Word, Excel, maybe PowerPoint, and maybe something else. And that would cost you like $150, right? So it's kind of pricey, but you know, like for the amount you end up using those things, it's, you know, it's fine. Whatever, Microsoft. It's not like you're the monopoly market anyway. Just shut up and take my money. And then when I was in Japan, just one license for Microsoft Word would cost me $300. $300. And no, Gopher, mine did not. I was surprised by that too. I was looking over and over for a student license, and they don't exist in Japan apparently. Or if they do, my uni didn't have them. So fuck me, I guess. And that's the story of when Microsoft Word was expensive in Japan. The end. Good enough. Another fucking platform. Just type everything in Notepad, yeah. Oh my god, can you imagine trying to format a thesis in Notepad? I do not enjoy. Oh yeah, still got tons of space, good. Just a matter of where I want to put this. Mouse, please. My notebook that I use as a mouse pad is starting to wear like through on the top because I use it as a mouse pad, and that's really not what you're supposed to use a notebook as. But yeah, anyone got like a place to buy a mouse pad, like an online store or something like that? Where do I buy a mouse pad that doesn't cost like $50 for a gamer mouse pad. I just want a mouse pad. Amazon Basics mouse pad is pretty good. I don't know if I want to give Amazon any more of my money than I already do. And I give Amazon a lot of my money because, of course, Amazon owns Twitch. Yeah, that'll do. Where the fuck can I place that? That's a 6. Any PC parts shop? You would think so, but no. Also, I don't think there are any PC parts shops in my town. Or at least the ones I've been to don't have mouse pads. Just use a doormat as a mouse pad. Oh, thank you, Gopher. I didn't think of that. I'll just go by Bunnings on the weekend. Get a sausage. Look at all the things for houses I'll never be able to afford to buy. Pick up a doormat to use as a mouse pad. Sounds like a good morning out. I literally haven't looked, just to be clear. I haven't actually looked for a mouse pad. But the fact that nobody's advertising algorithm has placed one in front of my eyes yet slightly enrages me. Like, if you're going to take that much of my personal information and not advertise to me products before I even know that I need them, then what are you good for? Like, why am I giving you all my private personal data if you're not going to read my mind and sell me things before I know I need them? What good is the invasion of my privacy if I don't get something out of it? Oh god, I'm so silly. Oh, I saw 21. There it is. Go to the computer fair on the weekend. That sounds like going out. I don't really want to do that. Or Kmart. I've actually checked Kmart. They don't have anything I like. Asparagus, you got free mouse pads from uni. Why does everyone else seem to have gotten free things from their uni and I didn't? What the fuck? I had to fucking pay for everything at my uni. I've never used eBay and it slightly frightens me. Like, I don't know what it is. What is an eBay? Why is it called eBay and not eBuy? I don't understand. It's strange and frightening. No, Tolodig, but the thing is, right, I've heard from people that I know here in Australia that they've gone to uni events and been fed. Like, that there was like conferences where like food was provided instead of you having to like fucking pay to go to it and pay to participate and then not get fed. And also they held it at a place where there was no food around. I'm placing this. 65. Beautiful. City Center, Mason, Plateau, Statue, Seaweed. Okay. Squish it in so I can get an 18, but I don't think it's going to quite happen. No. Alright. What about in here? Not going to do anything with it anyway. I'll have like 5 minutes before I'm going on to the next level in any case. Yeah, go for I feel that. When I was at grad school, as part of my duties, I had to create the course materials. So I did second language acquisition at grad school. Like, I was in Japan sort of studying about how Japanese people acquire English. And as part of my duties, I had to prepare a bunch of the materials for my teacher to teach the English class for the first year undergrad students. And so that involved hours of work every week making the materials and then printing them out and then bringing them to class and then teaching them. And then I also set the exams and I marked the exams as well. And for that, I received the princely sum of $24, no, 2,400 yen a fortnight, which in the current exchange rate is about $30. So yeah, I get the idea of not paying grad students properly, but I didn't even get trinkets. Hello, Raven. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. You've turned up to a slight rage, yes. Just a little rage. Just a small rage. Where are we? Yeah, I know asparagus. Japan is just in general a hostile work environment. Let's put it this way. There's a reason that Japan has a word for death by overwork. Literally 1 HP. Yuan HP. Very good, Revan. 32 there, not bad. Considering how late in the game we are and the fact that I didn't plan for us to... Holy shit. 56. Well, it's no like fucking 108 like the other one was, but... Wait, was that 83? I looked away for 2 seconds. My hand must have just minusculely moved and suddenly we had 80 fucking 3 for a resort oasis just out of nowhere. Oh! 155? Oh my god. 165. And I can't believe this. It's all those parks. Wow. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? We are like out of time to go on. I've got like 6 minutes before I can't believe it. Before I go on to the next island, no matter what. So what an interesting set of buildings to get at this stage of the game. Sure, just stick that in there. But yeah, so back to TV. I've been watching, for some reason I really like watching anime about Japanese like monsters, yokai. So I've been rewatching a couple of older, well not necessarily older anime, but anime that I've previously seen. One I really like is called Elegant Yokai Apartment Life in English. And it's about this guy who moves into like an apartment building, Japanese style apartment building, when he starts high school, and it turns out that it's actually an apartment building for yokai, and he turns out to have like spiritual powers. But, and this is what I like the best about it, he is constantly refusing the call to adventure. And this kind of like, it works out for him. Sometimes in some like anime or stories, if you refuse to the call to adventure, then something happens to force you into it. Like someone you care about is hurt or killed or something like that, and you're forced to take the call to adventure. But no, this one's just like, yeah, no, totally fine. He's allowed to continue his like quiet life and just solve problems in a very human way. And it has a lot of heart, that series. But at the moment, I'm watching kind of an older series called Natsume Yujincho, Natsume's Book of Friends, and really, really enjoying it. It's very sweet. It took me a long time to get into it, and I still don't like it quite so much as some other shows that I've seen, but it is also aimed at a slightly younger audience. So there is that. But yeah, I'm having fun getting back into that a little bit again. I sort of go through phases where I'm watching a lot of streams, so I won't be watching a lot of anything else. But then sometimes I'll watch less streams and actually watch some things like a normal human being. Can I get like a 22 that isn't over there with all the nature stuff? Because sometimes masons interfere with nature points. Not that it matters. In like 1 minute, we're moving on. Fuck it. Asparagus, you've got a thing tomorrow and you don't know how many people will show up. That does sound a bit nerve-wracking. But I'm sure everything will be okay. Doesn't everyone love snacks, right? Revan, you're in some pretty classic anime there. Bit of DBZ, bit of Naruto. Aren't all the kids like watching Boruto these days? Like the Naruto's son or whatever? I watched a bit of Naruto when I was in college. When I was in uni, that is. To be clear about the meaning of that word. Is that a 54 for a fountain? Fucking yes, please. Oh my god, another circus? I can get a 14 if I put it there. Yeah, I mean, Asparagus, I can't give you any, like, advice that isn't just going to sound like platitudes, like, just do your best and it will be fine. Yeah, that totally makes everyone feel better, right? But I hope that everything is okay, and I think not stressing about it will probably be the way to stress the least about it, but again, that sounds real stupid. I hope things in your life go well. That's about as deep and meaningful as I'm capable of. Asparagus, and you associate don't worry, it'll be fine with Australians. Yeah, it's not wrong. No worries, she'll be right. Yeah, very Australian things to say. Well, Asparagus, tell me, in this kind of a situation, what would a German person say? Would it be more like, you've done the work, so it will be okay. Or like work your hardest. And in Japanese, you'd probably say "ganbatte," which means like do your best sort of thing. Or work hard. Where are we putting the circus again? Like here. I know it's already gone past the time that I said I would stop, but let me place the circus. Tillo, you can get that out of my chat, thank you. Not something I particularly care to joke about. Come on, get in there. Find me a perfect spot. I wonder if that will encroach the circus space. I've been having a lot of really weird dreams recently. I wonder if it's just like the cold or because I'm stressed. I don't know. Let's turn around and see. It might encroach just a little, I think. I mean, it doesn't matter. We've already made the score, right? So let's just whack it in the middle. What's the radius of the circus also? If I can put a house there. Or maybe even here. Asparagus in the north of Germany, you just like shrug and say, well, okay. The Australian version is perhaps more bright than just that. Maybe because of the weird games I'm playing? I don't know. I mean, I've played weird games before and it hasn't given me weird dreams. There's a category on Twitch, isn't there? It's just like weird dreams. It's literally what it's called. Go for that as an excellent dream. One day you'll be able to stream your dreams. Oh, well that very neatly ties into a potential topic of conversation for this evening, does it not? So who here watched the Pokemon press conference? Or has since caught up on the news? Where are we? Come on. Get in there. Well, look, Gopher, if Pokemon can mine all my data and make sure that I get advertised a mouse pad before I need one, you know, that's fine. Have I, like, managed to lose the spot for the circus? I'm gonna be real pissed. Oh, there it is. No, we're fine. So the Pokemon press conference was not so much to do with the games as much to do with the business side of what's happening with Pokemon at the moment. So they're going to have a few more mobile apps out. There's going to be a sleep app. There's going to be another at least one more mobile app. I can't remember if there's another one. What else? There's a Pokemon shirts thing that isn't coming to Australia. RIP. There's a new version of Pokemon Bank that's going to also incorporate Pokemon Go, which sounds really interesting. Like, how the fuck are they going to stat up Pokemon from Pokemon Go into mainline games? Like, how the fuck is that going to work? So there's that. They talked about a new Pokemon Center opening in Shibuya Parko, which also is going to have a Nintendo store in it, which is really great because at the moment, if you want to go to a Nintendo store, I don't even know if they have a Nintendo store in Tokyo actually. And to get to a Pokemon store, you have to go to Ikebukuro and you have to walk like 10 minutes. Whereas Shibuya Parko is better situated, and if there's going to be a Nintendo store in the same building, fucking brilliant. I love that. That sounds perfect. I would like very much to be able to go to one store in Shibuya and be able to visit both Nintendo shit and Pokemon shit. Good. I like. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be in Japan is, but conveniently those stores aren't opening till the end of the year anyway, so. Alright, if there's nothing like super interesting here, I'm going to go on to the next island. Alright. Better take some photos here. Oh, so hello, Kai. Sorry, I was busy ranting about Pokemon. I did not adequately greet you. There we go. There is like a photo mode, but I can't be fucked finding it right now. Also, I don't care that much. This is the last time that I'm intending to play this game for quite some time. Go. Photos taken. Go if you're disappointed the direct wasn't about protect and attack, but it wasn't a direct. That's the thing. It's a it was a press conference. It was a business meeting. Like, I could tell from the first like fucking 2 minutes. I was just listening rather than watching, but I could tell from the first 2 minutes, oh, this is for the business side of Pokemon. Like, they're talking about shops, they're talking about products that they're getting out. It was advertised as a direct on the Pokemon Twitter, was it? I had the impression that it was a press conference. Now there is a direct. There is a Pokemon Direct on 5th of June. Like, there is a Pokemon Direct, and there's also like something else at E3. So there's a crap ton of Pokemon stuff out at the moment. So it's possible that you got confused with that. Yeah. So there's multiple Pokemon things going on at the moment. The Direct is almost certainly going to be for Protect and Attack. Yeah. This was a press conference. And an interesting one. Interesting to see what they're doing with Pokemon. Let's go. Now I better see me some new units. What have we got? Oh, foot this. What the fuck placement of a statue is this? Fucking nonsense. Lots of trees though. Good for a sawmill. Kaya prepping for the work week. Okay. Alright. That's not a bad way to start, is it? Alright, well, let's get the 18. Wow, that's a 16. That is such a dense spot. Yeah, see, if I do that, because these get a negative from other lumberjacks, and these get a bonus from having lumberjacks nearby. So here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to get this 16. We're gonna get... What can we get here? 13? Yeah, 13 will do. Brewing pack and farming pack. Let's go with the brewing pack for the time being. That's what I was looking for, more of this. Can get a 13 there. And then we can place a lumberjack for 21. We'll start over here with some more lumberjacks. Alright, so again, let's try and place some units slightly far apart from each other. Let's go with a 17 here. Good. City pack and farming pack. Gotta go with the city pack. Revan, you think Pokemon is resident sleeper? Oh no! I love Pokemon. Pokemon is really the first game that I got into. I remember getting my Pokemon when I was a little girl. Like, I think I got my first Pokemon game when I was, like 9 or 10, I think. Revan stopped interesting you after Pokemon Diamond. I also wasn't a big fan of the 5th gen. I kind of didn't finish Black and White, didn't play Black and White 2, but I loved the fuck out of X and Y. Didn't, like, Sun and Moon didn't do a lot for me. Go for what are you talking about? Is something not appearing for you that you think it should? Alright. Well, we aren't going to get a fucking temple near that, are we? You didn't see Revan's message. Pokemon is resident sleeper. It's not in your chat? That's weird. You might have temporarily disconnected. That happens sometimes. Asparagon, you have to leave because you're not allowed PC? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I will see you later. And yes, good luck. Good luck with your event tomorrow. You made the rule. But yes, if you do need away from computer time, then definitely go and rest, and good luck for tomorrow. Alright, let's place brew. Bonus to nearby statue, brewery, or resort oasis and hopfield. Fucking nothing's gonna help us. How did we have to do this? It's been a while since I've done this. They get a bonus of 5 for hopfields. These get a bonus of 4 for brewery. Yeah, so we place the hopfields first. Good. Oh. They've got a nice big radius too. Alright, good. Alright, let's keep going. Farming pack and shaman. We'll do shaman. It is 21. 21's pretty good. Oh shit, was that... Did I just... 30. 30 is good. So 21 over here. Fuck, I want more shamans. Another 21. Good. Good, 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 good. Many good. Lots of good. So I'm going to be playing a bit faster. Because I don't care so much about the score anymore. I just want to see the new units. Gopher, you remember playing Pokemon Yellow on your Game Boy in dark cars using the streetlights to see what's going on? I have that exact same memory. I think that's like a kind of a universal memory that we get if we were young enough to have that non-backlit Pokemon stuff going on. I also loved Raticate. Your car got corrupted and your Pokemon died. That's very sad. I once corrupted my game. Like, I didn't realize that if you saved any of the missing no Pokemon into your PC that it corrupted your everything, but it totally does. Yeah, that's the story of how I corrupted my cartridge. Will I stream Pokemon one day? I've been thinking about this. I will be getting Pokemon Shield. Will I stream it? Probably, but probably not the whole thing, if that makes sense. So I'll probably play some by myself and then also play some on stream. Farming Pack and Fisher. Ugh, let's go Fisher. Got another town centre. Stream it all. Yeah, but the thing is, for me, I'm one of those people that plays Switch in bed, right? So I'll get the Switch and I'll like go lie down in bed before I go to sleep. So for me, if I'm going to be streaming all of it, that means that I can't do that. So I'm probably not gonna stream all of it, but I'll try and do like the big things. I'll try and do the gym bosses, and I'll certainly do like the Elite Four and stuff like that on stream for you guys if I can manage. Stream it from bed. You have to have the Switch docked in order to stream it. No, Revan, it's fine. I'll just stream it under the artifact category. There's something that people who aren't on general Twitch like circles aren't going to understand. Hands up, who didn't get that joke? Oh no, go for it. I stole it from Sphinx. Sphinx is the first person I heard to tell that joke. Don't even worry about it. Did I see Mike's tweet? No, well, I probably did, honestly, but it is not currently in my mind. Oh, wait, yeah, no, yep. I know exactly the tweet you mean. I'm not repeating it on this stream. I'm not repeating it on this stream. Oh, God. Mike is a treasure, and I love him. He's so, like, for someone so vulgar, he's so sweet, and it's wonderful, and I like him very much. For those who aren't aware, I'm talking about a streamer that I follow called Jabroni Mike. Let me post an emote from his chat. Where are we? There we go. Oh, Infinity, your brother told you about it? Yeah. Yep, it's been a bit of a meme. Shit, am I not in the window? Yeah, there we are. That's better. Now, these get a bonus from being near a city centre, so if I place my second city centre... I place it like here. This could be kind of good because then I could place it here-ish. We could have mansions in this general area for the jeweler. place it like there. Yeah, that'll work well. Ish. Well-ish. Oh yeah, it's still fine. Good. But yeah, I will be playing some Pokemon. You know what I actually want? What I actually want from the Pokemon Direct and the Pokemon and Nintendo's presentation at E3, I want my fucking Pokemon Snap 2 already. It's been 20 years. It would not be that hard to make. It's just a rail shooter with a camera. There are so many more Pokemon now. They have all the models, and we know that because in Pokemon Let's Go, they just flat out like copied the models out of Pokemon Go or whatever the fuck. Generation 6 or 7, I don't even remember, but I remember seeing a side-by-side and I'm like, yep, they just nicked the models from somewhere else, and that's fine. Use those models. Just give me my Pokemon Snap. That's all I want in this world from the Pokemon series. That and like a Pokemon RPG actually aimed at older players, which we'll never get. But, oh, you'd be printing money, Nintendo. Just do it. Make it digital only. I don't give a shit. Farming pack and fountain. Let's go farming pack. Maybe then I'll get a seaweed pack. Or like something. Throw us a bone here. I want to see this new content. Revenue on another Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon Coliseum was pretty cool. Alright. Where are we going to put this? They even had that dumb Pokemon camera game in Gen 7, but it worked horribly on the 3DS, yeah. I just feel like the Wii U would have been a perfect candidate for a second Pokemon Snap game because of the way that its controller pad was. And similarly, I feel like the Switch would be a great candidate. If anyone's looking at how I'm playing with like aghastment and horror, I am deliberately not playing particularly, like I'm not using the same level of care that I ordinarily would. Because I don't care as much. I just want to see the new units. And that's the other thing, Gopher, is, like, I felt like they were just teasing us. They were like, oh, well, we all know you want Pokemon Snap 2, but here's this shitty camera minigame instead. Fuck you! Fountain and Heart. Let's go... Fountain? Another shaman, good, I wanted that. Oh, fuck, was it 36? Totally was. Ugh, Gopher, don't remind me how much I hated that minigame. Oh god. That's the other thing, like I feel like the minigames went backwards in Sun and Moon. I felt that the minigames in X and Y were better than the ones in Sun and Moon. Maybe an unpopular opinion, maybe not. Somehow I feel not. Yeah, go for you, agreed. X and Y was better. I thought so too. I mean, there's a lot of subjectivity, of course, but you know, that is my subjective opinion. I thought that X and Y were better games in a lot of ways. I think go for saying you felt like they removed a lot to fit the game into the new engine. I think that's not unfair. I think there's always that comment with a new Zelda game as well, right? Like the first one on any given engine is less good than the subsequent one. Did I play Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? I have Sapphire, but I never played it. I never got a chance. It also came out when I was in grad school. Basically, if something came out while I was in grad school, I missed it. It does that to you. Okay, 11, I like it. All right. Go for you soft resetted your game 2.5k times to get a shiny Kyogre. Have you sat down and calculated what else you could have done with that time of your life? Like how many hours of your life was that? Did you do the math on that? I'm really curious to know. How many actual hours of your life was spent resetting your game so you could get a shiny Kyogre? I want to hear the math on that. It's a fixed combination of button presses so you could watch stuff while doing it. Did you have any of those experiences where you got it and then because you weren't expecting it, you reset it anyway? Fucking 1 HP again. You almost reset the time you got it? Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you for not resetting on that one occasion. Well done. Galaxy brains all around. I saw a 13 and it's shitting me off that I can't get it now. There it is. Kind of like finagle to get it again. Yeah, good enough. So you could watch stuff while doing it. I'm still curious. Do you know how many hours of your life it was? I guess we better get Plateau, because we are going to need that if we do get Temple on this map. What am I talking about? I don't want a fucking temple. I want a seaweed farm. That's all I want, is a seaweed farm. Maybe seaweed farm only turns up on the very watery, like the island type maps. We've got 10 houses just apropos of nothing. Apropos. Look at me, I'm the kind of person who uses the word apropos on a Twitch stream. Oh, aren't I very fancy? Yes. Don't mind me just practicing my received pronunciation accent for when Pokemon Protect and Attack comes out. I mean, it's not even really a proper received pronunciation, is it? Because, oh, actually, I'm not sure that I know how to do a received pronunciation accent correctly. Is there anyone in the chat who has had accent training or acting experience and knows what you're actually supposed to do when you're using received pronunciation. Because fucked if I know. I definitely said fucked wrong for received pronunciation. You probably spontaneously implode if you try and say fuck in received pronunciation, actually. It's about 62 hours of resetting. Son, you could have learned a language. Oh, God. It's not bad. Infinity, your acting training wasn't formal enough? Yeah. Oh no, yeah, do exactly what you just did. Yes, that. Was it worth it, Gopher? Did your friends fall at your feet in awe of your skills? Spell with a Z. Your friends told you to stop wasting time. Oh God. Worth it. Come here at 360p and it's still buffering like crazy. I'm really sorry to hear that. I don't really know how to fix that for you. I mean, I could stream at a lower bitrate, but I don't actually know if that would make it better for you. I don't know anything about the technical side of Twitch. Told you, not a real streamer. Did these get any bonus from being near a fountain? A 2. Okay. Because I could place this here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning at you. Did I give you a yawn, chat? You yawning now? Did I pass it on? Fuck, I don't know. What'll I do next? Yeah, no, Com, I've heard the same from a lot of people that, like, they can watch YouTube or, like, video on Twitter or whatever fine, but Twitch is laggy. It's a well-known issue, and I'm sorry that it's happening to you, but I can't control it, unfortunately. Fuck, just get in there. Oh, I don't have a bot, Revan. I don't know what you're expecting. Get up there. Yeah. So we got Park and Tower. Alright, let's go with Park. Yep, Twitch is shitty like that. High def YouTube, no problem. Twitch can, yeah, it's, oh God. Can you watch streams on VLC? I didn't know that. That's good to know. Oh yeah, I was gonna place this. There's like a high... There it is, 21. Can I get any better than 21 if I turn around? 24. Yeah, it might be that I mean, there's all kinds of reasons, honestly, why it could be different between Germa and Vinny and me. First of all, they're massive partners, so the network might be prioritized for their traffic. Second of all, they're both in North America, whereas I'm in Australia. And I mean, they also stream at a different time. So there's so many factors. I couldn't even hazard a guess at which one it is that's causing issues for you. Some pretty good scores for Parks over here. Yeah, some pretty good scores for Parks. Holy fuck. Uh, 24 I think is the highest I saw there. Let's do it. You're just ranting? Rant away. This is a rant safe zone. Feel free to rant. But I am probably gonna like address the problem unless you specifically tell me not to. Tower and warehouse. Oh yeah, well Revan, I like to keep this stream like light and uncontroversial, but other than that, you know, like if it's daily life rant, go ahead. Is Star Wars controversial? Well, that probably depends on who you ask, doesn't it? Sometimes it's worse than other times. Like if some new controversial thing has just happened, obviously emotions are running high. People can get heated about it. But typically, like if we're talking about what's better, this Star Wars or that Star Wars? Well, actually, no, that probably also can get heated. But if we're talking about it in a general sense and it's not heated, it's fine. Like, exercise your common sense, basically. No, don't exercise your common sense. Exercise your knowledge of me and what I like and what I'm comfortable with. Because ultimately, this is where I come, like, in my off time, right? This is my comfy place. This is my relax zone. So if you can keep that in mind. Just become a massive affiliate, bro. If it was that easy, sure. Just need like a few dozen more subs, a couple hundred more followers. It's alright, should be fine. Where the fuck are we gonna place these towers? I don't fucking know. Maybe one of them can go up here. Thank you, Revan. That's very thoughtful of you. I appreciate it. If you'll excuse me, I have to take a sip of tea. I went to the gym this afternoon and like I was just listening to music and I wasn't paying attention, and I was on a cross trainer, which for those who don't go to the gym, you can run on it, but you don't have to sort of hit the ground with your feet. It moves with you, and that's good for lower impact running, so to speak. And I was just listening to music, I was chatting a bit on my phone, and like I ran almost 4 kilometers without noticing it. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm just wondering, thinking back right now, if that's because I ate my dessert first. I ate my dessert before I went to the gym, before I ate dinner. I had an Oreo ice cream sandwich. And I also literally just remembered that I forgot to call someone back. Okay, my old uni's trying to get money out of me. That's fine then. They aren't going to get any of my money. I told the same running story before on an island stream. Oh man. Well, I do. I go to the gym and I run. What can I say? No, Revan, a treadmill is like a treadmill is like a band, right? That you run on, and it is constantly going underneath. A cross trainer is like, how would I say? How the hell do you describe a cross trainer? It's like you stand on 2 separated paddles. And you have arms on them, like poles, and you move your arms and your legs at the same time. It's much lower impact than running on a treadmill because your feet don't hit anything. Thank you, Gopher. Yes, that is more or less correct. What I'm saying here, guys, is that you should definitely eat your dessert first before you go to the gym. I also don't remember why I started that story. Exactly, Ashmel, and if they wanted my money, they should have thought about that before they didn't give me a shitty mouse pad. Right, someone asked me about the tea, didn't they? Yeah, Gopher asked what tea is it other than decaf. It's decaf English breakfast. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Balloon is matched to circus, right? So let's go circus first. What's the time? Fuck, how's it? I still haven't seen a single new unit. You've got a picture of a cross trainer. That'd better be an actual picture of a cross trainer. That is in that link. And not something suspicious. Maybe I need to reset a run. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. And I mean, I'll do it because I don't have any intention to really come back to this game in the short or even the medium term. I think I've had my fun with it. So it wouldn't hurt me to do that. Just do it? Maybe. I don't know, like, how far through you have to get some of these items. Does someone want to look that up? Like, should they be appearing? Should they have appeared already, essentially? Hang on, I can probably do that. Just a second. Where are we? Content update. Yep, that's the one I want. Buildings added seaweed pack. With this addition, we wanted to increase the variety in the early game. Balloons should be mid-game, and it gets points from circuses, towers, and markets. Monuments are designed for late game by the looks of it. I feel like we should have seen Seaweed Pack already. I'm just having a quick look at other stuff here. Yeah. You want me to just reset the run? Where am I? Like, what's my score with... Oh, look at that. I'm almost in the top one. No, I'm not. I'm not anywhere close to the top 1,000. Like, I'm still 200 out. Well, how do I put this? I'm looking at what Revan and Gopher are talking about here, and here's my view on it, right? I have a thing up that says you have to admit that you are... Well, you have to say that you're like an adult to join this stream, right? Because I'm an adult, I'm going to be talking about adult shit, and I don't mean like necessarily like raunchy adult shit, but also like fucking vacuum cleaners and taxes and shit. Boring stuff. But here's the thing. When you're an adult, you talk about that kind of stuff in the time and the place for it, right? And sometimes you go a little ways towards that joking wise, but generally speaking, you probably won't. So if you're talking about it more, you make yourself look younger, right? I'm drinking orange juice and it is like God's nectar. God, I love orange juice. And guess what, chat? It's got pulp in it. Should I just reset the run? Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is fucking yes. Chat, you gotta give me strength. You gotta give me strength to let go. I'm not very good at letting go. You gotta help me. I'm so bad at letting go, you have no idea. It looks like shit, burn it. Thank you, that is some good letting go. Anyone else got some more of that? There is no emotion, there is peace. Revan, did you just quote the Jedi Code? I am really touched that you would quote the Jedi Code to help me. Alright. Now, how the fuck can I retire? If I like... No. Oh, I can just go to escape, right? And then new game. Take a screenshot and move on. I don't even know if there's a point in taking a screenshot. I'm not going to come back to it. I got a lot of mansions in this one, which is kind of weird. Alright. Alright. Are you sure your high score will be uploaded and there is no way to return to your island? If you love someone, you should set them free. Oh my god, look at this tiny cute island. I love it. Seaweed farm! Yes! We were rewarded, guys. Our boldness was rewarded. I'm sorry, was my voice peaking? Do I need to adjust my volume down? Fuck, I'm sorry. I can't see my volume particularly well because of where there it is. Oh fuck no, go back. It peaked slightly. Hang on, let me adjust down just a little. Just a little. Alright. And now that I've moved on, Revan has reneged on the Jedi Code and is now back to being a Sith, as is right and proper. You're heading to bed, Ashmelon? Have a good night. What is the time? 9:51. Jesus, I can go like another 40 minutes max. I don't know that I will go another 40 minutes, but that's my limit. You're heading off to Toledig. Have a good one. Base score -1. Gets a bonus for each nearby seaweed farm, plateau, statue, seaweed field. Interesting. This is a very interesting unit. And seaweed farm, base score 10. Gets a bonus for seaweed fields. -24 for other seaweed farms. What's its radius? Oh, look at that weird radius. That is not an equal radius. That's very interesting. I like that. And it has to be on the ground, but it can sort of be leaning off. That's cool. Neat. Whereas these ones are real little. Alright, well, I guess let's start by placing the farm. Like there. And farming pack. Let's go with lumber to start. Oh, we got a bunch more seaweeds. That's good. Can we just scooch it like that? And then look at this, like, fucking massive numbers now that it's not you know, in the tens of thousands anymore. There we go. Guys, what's your feeling on hot chocolate? The drink rather than the 70s band. What the fuck? What's all this hate for hot chocolate? I thought this would be a totally uncontroversial opinion. We've got, I don't really like it, death, and it's okay. Wow. That was unexpected. Infinity, you like it when it's like the proper, thick, rich hot chocolate? Yep. Oh, well, Com, if you've had a bunch of dental stuff done as well, I can imagine you're probably not so keen on the old spicy sweets. Rather than you prefer chocolate milk. Now hear me out. But is chocolate milk not just cold hot chocolate? Stop it? Stop what? I don't understand. I've created a monster here. And I was totally caught by surprise. My God, I will stop. What do people think about chai lattes? Tom. I'm not sure what it might be called in a different country. It's like it's a hot milk drink. It's got like cinnamon and cardamom and other spices in it, and it usually has cinnamon on top. Brewing pack or farming pack. Let's go brewing because it can go on the beach. It's a no from you. Yeah, well, if you're not into the sweets, it's not gonna tickle your fancy. Not gonna mash your potato. Not going to butter your bread. Not going to saute your mushroom. Not going to crisp your brownie. Not going to toast your cheese sandwich. Not going to carbonate your beverage. I had the stupidest expression on my face because I was trying not to crack up when I was saying those. The stupidest expression you will have ever seen in your life, and you'll also never see because I don't do face cam. I'm trying to think of more, but now I'm just like, oh my god. No. Facecam Lenny has to open eventually. I'll tell you what. If I ever make partner, you get a facecam stream. That's my conditions. I'll probably have other conditions at some later stage, but that's the condition for the time being. If I ever make partner, which once again not going to happen because Twitch has very stringent requirements on that now, but if I do, you'll get your facecam. Alright, statue, brewery, Resort Oasis, Hopfield. But I'm going to lose partner immediately if I do. Comrade, I'm not quite sure what clothing you expect me to be wearing doing a facecam stream. I wasn't paying attention to the radius of the hop fields. Oh well, we're not going to be playing this much longer anyway. Why go to clothing immediately? Well, because you were like, you're going to lose partner. And I'm like, what? You mean I'm going to get banned? Could be something else. All right, what else? You give me another reason. Let's go shaman. I meant lose people that watch me. Oh, I see what you mean. Like kind of if Vinny streamed, like became a Fortnite streamer, that sort of thing, because I've built up the stream based on this kind of streaming. If I changed it because I became a partner, people would be like, oh, they're too big for their boots. I don't want to watch anymore. I get you now. I think if it's a special occasion, people can understand you doing different things, right? Oh, okay. You were just trying to see. My self-esteem is so strong, like in knowing that I'm not ugly. It never even occurred to me. Oh man, that makes me sound so conceited. I know I could go on to the next island, but it could be fun to keep going on this island. How much time do I have? Not a whole lot. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's a cute little island. Farm or a fisher. Let's go fisher. I've got another city centre. That's good. I can start to build another city out here if that's the case. Revan, that's very sweet of you. But you're saying it with zero evidence because I still haven't done a face reveal. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of have. Just a second. Because I mean, like, you got this, right? Too close. Revan, you can tell based off my sweet Valley Girl accent. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Hang on, hang on. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. That's better. Oh fuck, the seaweed gives it a bonus. I'll do this one first. Now you can't stop smiling. Oh man, I'm glad I can bring a smile to your face. That is one of the things I like best about streaming though, being able to bring smiles to everyone's faces. Also, I apparently like to start hot chocolate controversies. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was such a thing as a hot chocolate conspiracy. Why did I say conspiracy? Controversy. There's nothing sinister in my saying that. Let's go fountain. Alright. There's some interesting things happening here. Pronunciation of controversy is controversial. You mean like a controversy instead of controversy? $28, $31. Good, good, good. That's what I want to see. We can do better. There now. Good. Gets a bonus for nearby fishes, statute, seaweed farms. Minus 40 for being near another thing though. Thing. Oh, that's good English. Yeah, good English. Can I place this somewhere where it will get the fisher but not? Yeah, there it is. What hot chocolate? Where are we? Gopher, as a person who has had fucking grain weevils in their house for the past 3 or 4 months, I have already come to my peace with the fact that I have probably eaten bugs in the past, like, few months. Fucking weevils. I had to throw out so much food and like get new boxes for everything. Some of the new boxes weren't good enough, so I had to throw out those boxes. And I just get into fucking everything. I'm a real lazy person, so I like to buy like the powder that you can get at the supermarket that already has milk in it, and all you have to do is like put 2 spoons of it into hot water, and then you just have hot chocolate. Do like to be lazy. Short chill and chat stream, yes. So as an Australian, right? As an Australian, hot chocolate isn't always my winter go-to, and let's leave aside our personal feelings about hot chocolate for a moment and talk about a beverage called Milo. Fucking 1 HP. So all Australians in the chat should know what I'm talking about when I talk about Milo. Does anyone who's not an Australian know what Milo is? Farming or hut? Let's go hut. Oh, another seaweed farm? That's kind of fucked. Alright, just a moment, chat. I'm going to go and get my tin of Milo so I can read the tin to you. Just a moment. Not being high. Who knows what you might accidentally hear in my house when you fucking knocking something over. That's probably the most likely thing for you to hear. But I didn't. I didn't knock one single thing over. Alright, I hope you had an exciting time hearing muffled noises from me getting up. But now I'm going to do a dramatic reading for you of the Milo tin. I'm hoping that it will actually describe what it is. But I have a small tin, so I don't think it has like a blurb about how awesome it is. Hang on. Where are we? Alright, well, it doesn't really talk about what it is, so I'll tell you first, and then I'll do a dramatic reading of what is on the can. Hello, Necro. Nice to see you. Alright, so Milo is... Where's the ingredients? It's a cocoa and malt drink. And it tastes different from hot chocolate. And it tastes different from malted milk. So... Malt is 16% of the ingredients. And then there's milk in here, there's sugar, there's cocoa, and then there's a bunch of like minerals and shit. So it's fortified. And it's like in Australia, like we grow up on this stuff. Yeah, sorry, malt, M-A-L-T. Malt is... I don't actually know. It might actually be a type of mold. I don't know what malt is. Someone's going to have to look that up because God knows I'm too lazy to. But it essentially makes things taste good. It's a grain. Thank you. Go for you have multiple tins of Milo on your desk for consumption purposes. When I was a teenager, I also just like shoveled it into my face. Doesn't hazelnut have the same effect? Well, on me, hazelnut has the effect of murder. So not so useful for me. But now now is the time for the dramatic reading. Ready? You've got to be made of Milo, low GI, to provide sustained energy to keep you going for longer. Source of protein to help nourish growing muscles. 8 vitamins and minerals to support effective energy release in the body. Great, hot or cold. Simply place 3 heaped teaspoons of Milo into a glass. Add hot or cold, not boiling skim milk and stir. But see, oh, you want to hear something really fucking funny? Apparently Australians, after opening, we recommend this product be consumed within 8 weeks. 8 weeks? Who the fuck manages to finish a tin of Milo in 8 weeks? Yeah, this is not an advertisement, just to be really clear about this. I'm just, we had a bit of a shit fight about hot chocolate earlier in the chat, so now I'm bringing up the Australian winter beverage. Also, Australians get angry. This Milo is only made from 85% Australian ingredients. Get fucking livid. Alright, we were playing video games, weren't we? Whoops. Oh dear. Is this like Vegemite where we want to make people believe it's delicious when it's actually not? No, it's actually delicious, this stuff. It is actually delicious. And so the thing that makes me, something that really like angered me about this when I was in Japan is that you can actually get Milo in Japan. Like, I was so surprised, but it's shit. So this is going to make no sense to anybody who hasn't like grown up with Milo. But you know how with Milo, when you put, especially if it's cold milk, in fact only if it's cold milk, it will like clump up, and you can get some of it to dissolve into the milk, but mostly you just have delicious crunchy Milo in the milk, right? You know how good that is? Yeah, so Japanese Milo, it just all disintegrates into the milk. There's no good crunchy chocolate. What the fuck? Ruined forever. Yeah, the best bit. They got rid of the best bit. So I could have had Milo when I was in Japan, but I was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna have this inferior Milo that will just make me pine for the genuine article. No. And that's the story of why I didn't drink the Japanese Milo. Oh god, is that like pizza without cheese? It's more like, no, I don't know. I can't really, it's like a s'more without fucking chocolate in it. Yeah, so I think it's more like we probably had South African or New Zealand, like we obviously had some shitty export Milo that that Australians won't accept. They add anti-caking agents to prevent clumping. Fuck that. We want clumps. Give us clumps. I can put this up here. Real careful. That's pretty good. see if I can wait on that. The clumping is a feature. It absolutely is. No, okay, so what I was originally going to mention before I had to go on a long tangent to actually explain what Milo was, is something, again, that's probably going to be pretty nostalgic for most Australians, but probably not going to be super familiar to anyone else. But you might have similar stories. Like I said, Milo is this really iconic thing for Australians. We all had it as a child, more or less. One of my strongest memories of Milo is the Milo that they used to serve us when we went on school camp, right? And because they're cheap at school camps, rather than make it up with milk, they either made it up with half milk, half water, or just flat out entirely with water. And to this day, I actually prefer the taste of Milo made with at least half water because it reminds me of when I was a child at school camp. So I actually prefer it to be a little bit shitty because it has such strong memory associations for me. Farming or park? Let's go with park. And now milk feels a bit too thick. I agree with you. I don't think I could go back to drinking. And the other thing is, when I drink milk, it's skim milk. So I don't think that I could go back to drinking Milo with like full cream milk or anything like that. I think I'm too used to it being like kind of a watery beverage. And that's why you don't like hot chocolate. That makes sense. Oh yeah, we can still get it if we put it over here. But if I put this like... What the fuck was it getting a bonus from over here? What's the... Is it really that much? I guess it's only putting it from 9 to... Well, what the fuck? Why is it 26 now? Oh, what's its default? Its base score is 10. Okay, so when it's further away from the water, it's actually better. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. What's the range on the actual farms again? I want to get it as close to the water as possible while also maintaining that high score. Yeah. Like that. Kai, your school camp involved alcohol and explosions. Kai, I'm talking about my school camp from when I was like 10. Although I did go on a choir camp once that involved alcohol and explosions. In fact, I've been on 2 choir camps that involved alcohol and explosions. One in Japan and one in Australia. Choir kids, man, we're fucking wild. There was a chat comment like way up that mentioned Oreos, and I really want to read that chat message. Oh, there it is. It was Revan. Yes, Revan, you came up with the perfect analogy. It's like when there's no clumping with the Milo, you don't just want like ice cream with tiny bits of Oreos, like tiny specks of Oreos. You want big chunks of the Oreo cookies. Yes, perfect. Good analogy. I enjoy. Kai, you only did a high school camp. I see, I see. It all falls into place. Alright, what the fuck were we doing? Oh yeah, video game. You guys came here for video games, and all I've given you is some rants about Australian snack foods. Revan, that is the best explanation for why you are knowledgeable. 10 points for the dark side. Infinity, I'm not gonna lie. As I said earlier in the stream, I ate my dessert before I went to the gym. But I am probably gonna eat chocolate after the stream finishes. I'm not gonna lie to anyone about that. I'm not gonna pretend I'm better than I am. What can we do with this? 7, 6. We can get a 10, probably over here somewhere. There's a 9. What can we do over here though? Another 9. And another. Well then, for the time being, I might just put it in here. Oh no, there it is. I knew there was a 10. We are going to need that plateau eventually, but probably not quite yet. Revan, you usually buy milk in a big carton of 12 by 1 litre packs that lasts a long time. Do you mean you buy like the ultra heat treat? In Australia we call it UHT, ultra heat treated milk, like milk that you don't have to put in the refrigerator. Oh no, the shaman. Okay. Oh fuck, I didn't realize seaweed farms gave a bonus to the shaman. Shit! This is exciting. Yeah, Infinity, I kind of always knew because my my family, well, part of my family isn't so well off, so like it's much cheaper to buy UHT milk compared to fresh milk, and you don't have to go shopping as often either, because you can just buy like you know, like a pack of 12 by 1 liters. Once it's opened, you have to refrigerate it, but you can keep the cartons in the fridge as long as you like. In the cupboard, rather, as long as you like. So if you don't have money to go to the shops that often, because going to the shops costs money, it either costs petrol or bus fare, then, yeah. I get a bonus of how much refilled. Can I see it? 4, and this gets a bonus of 5 for a mill. We place the mill first. Fuck, was that 16? Oh, there it is, okay. And how big's the radius? Oh, they're little. They're eensy weensy, okay. Well, in that case, we might place it like this. Gopher, you're going to tell us about a dumb joke, but you're not going to repeat it to us? I feel held out on. Is that tiny space that I made? There it is. Can I fit a hut in it? Not quite. It's even too small for a hut. You can't remember the joke, you just remember that it taught you what UHT meant. Well, I guess it kind of succeeded in its primary purpose then, to educate. Fuck, that's a good score. I can probably place another fisher somewhere. It's an 18. Could go an 18. Is it a 20 that I spy? I spy with my little eye something beginning with 20 points. I think there's an achievement for getting 800 on the first island. Let me just quickly check that, because if that's so, then I'll go ahead and do that. Well, let's see. Reach a score of 800 on the first island. Yeah, so I'm going to try for that. We're close, as you can see. I think it's possible. Got a 9 there. That, or I could move it out to here where it's also a 9, but I could build more around it. Find a better score, but it doesn't exist. Alright. 9. Let's get our housing happening. Housing? Ooh, I can English good. The housening. Plateau or tower? What do plateaus need for good point again? Oh, I might be able to get a decent score for that. I might be able to get a 20. Whereas these get a bonus for temple. Fucking forget that. Mason, again, no. Balloon, probably not. Statue, maybe. Wall, no. House, yes. Park and mansion. I think plateau's our better bet. Revan, how young of a kid were you to think that forging your parents' signature in front of the teacher was going to work? I could put this like here. Like 11. Oh, that sucks. I feel bad for little baby Revan now. And that's when Revan turned to the dark side. You're a shitty kid up till 6th grade. Yeah, a lot of kids have a shitty period. A lot of the jobs that I did when I was in high school and at uni involved kids in some way. Like I worked for a tutoring company and I worked as a museum guide at a museum for kids. And my God, frankly, like 10-year-old, 12-year-old kids that are shitty is so much easier to deal with than like 16-year-old kids that are shitty. So much easier to deal with. Where's that 15? I want it. There it is. So long as I don't fuck this up, guys, I think we've probably got the 800 on the first island. Yeah, they were probably sweethearts for you. They tend to well, I mean, don't all of us? Don't we all show different faces to different places and different people? I'm not the person in front of my friends that I am at work. It's certainly not the person I am at stream at work. On stream at work. My parents would like flip their shit if I spoke to them the way I speak on stream. My mum is one of those mums that is like, oh my God, they said the F word, turn that song off. Oh God. Infinity, that is the greatest story that I've ever heard, but that is also the stupidest thing that that your school required your parents to do. Like, of course that would happen. I also like really admire your mum for like making up a fake signature so that she could teach you, but also so that you would not actually be able to forge her signature at any point. She's like, got all those bases covered. Ooh, 18. Yeah, I'll take that, sure. More buildings, huh? Yeah, I'll go the warehouse. So Infinity, the question on everyone's lips is, did you ever get caught? Is it a fucking 17? Oh yeah, we've got 800 in the bag. Did I just see? 12 is about the best I'm seeing at the moment. You're a goody two shoes, so no one suspected a thing. Yep. They're those skills. Look, Raven, so long as you've learned from that experience and you don't go doing it now. and like you're able to see that your past behavior was shitty, good. You are allowed to learn from your mistakes. So long as you genuinely have learned from your mistakes and aren't just paying lip service to the idea of it. It's 11. Come here. I seen it. I seen it. There it is. 800. And I got the achievement, Islander. Nope, she wasn't a bitch. She was a productive member of society. She was contributing to social cohesion. Unlike you. But now, you're contributing to our social cohesion here. Is there anything better than a 24? I'm gonna play this island. Actually, what's the time? Oh, 10:37. All right. I'm gonna go another 8 minutes, and I'm gonna try and play this island out completely in that time. Circus. We could probably do circus. I don't know. Let's go circus, sure. Another fucking... Where the fuck am I going to put another town center? How could a fucking tiny island support 4 town centers? It's a bit ridiculous. I guess the town centre is also going to have to go over here, some sort of location. You know what? Yes, exactly there. Probably be able to get another high-scoring hut down here, right? Yep. Good stuff. I've got lots of houses, but I definitely want to place this lumberjack. Oh, there's another one there. Whoops, I didn't even notice that. This is 7. 4. I think 7's going to be our best bet. Oh, no, there's an 8. There you got an 8. There's an 8 happening. A couple 8s. Heading off Infinity? Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not going to be up much longer myself. Is that a 14? Good. I love that it still counts, even though they have to literally get over a mountain to deliver the wood to the sawmill. Like, they have to get these logs and, like, get them up over this mountain, or, like, ridge, or whatever you'd call it, and down onto the beach in order to get to the sawmill. But no, this is a good placement. That's a pretty good score. Semantics? More like pedantics. Bold of you to argue semantics with a linguist, by the way. Right. You don't even know what linguistics means? It's the science of language. Is that another brewery? It's gonna have to go here, there's no question about that. Where does market need to be? Like, near this shit, right? Or it could go like near this shit. Don't have a lot of space for the bigger units. Death Stranding stream on PlayStation, Twitch, 26k viewers. I might watch the VOD. Oh shit, that's a good place to put that. I wonder if I could place the Are they actually doing like the thing yet, or is it still in the pre-stream? Is this people just filing in? For some reason I thought it was at 11 p.m. my time. Maybe I was wrong, maybe it's 10 p.m. or like 11:30 or something. Let's put that there. And then this, oh yeah, no, yeah, that's good. For a game that I'm not really trying to do, I'm not doing too badly. Let's get this over here. Yeah, that's good enough. Where's that 30 bit? Yeah, there's a 31 over there. Sure, 31, I'll take it. If I can find it again. Here it is. Good. Let's put another park in. Oh, it's one of the ones that have a lake. That's nice. Can I do better than that? Like if I put it over here? 10. 2. That's shit. Just saw it on the left. Well, I mean, if it's at 11, I'll watch it probably. If not, I'll catch up on it. It's the beauty of the internet, isn't it? When I looked over to the chat briefly, I just saw when Comrade wrote 26k viewers, and I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of weird Twitch glitch is saying that I have 26k viewers? But then, no, it was, you were talking about a different stream. I was watching Vinesource earlier today, and, the streamer, Vinny, was having trouble with his internet, and, went offline for a little bit. And his stream auto-hosted to a different streamer, and he had 4.5 people in the chat. 4.5k people in the chat. So this other streamer who he auto-hosted suddenly had like almost 5,000 more viewers than he had previously. That was very funny. Yeah, let's stick that there. One day, I think I would die if I had 26k viewers. I'm not gonna lie. I could not even imagine how much pressure that would be. I can't even imagine having like. I can imagine having 100. I can do that in my head. 200 is starting to get a bit big. Then 500, I'm like, fuck. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that? And then you start just getting bigger and bigger numbers, and I'm like, I can't even encompass this number in my head. And that's what some of the biggest streamers do, and I'm just like, Godspeed, you crazy bastards. I hope you take care of yourselves. Oh, fuck the Resort Oasis, we're going to the tower. Another seaweed? What the fuck am I supposed? I have 2 markets now? I don't even have space for 2 markets! At that point, you imagine I'd have amazing moderators as well? Not that you're angling for anything. Now 33k. Maybe it is 11 then. That would make sense if it's getting closer to the time and it's just getting bigger and bigger. All right. Well, I'll definitely make sure to finish so that everyone can go and watch Death Stranding. You wouldn't dream of it? You absolutely would dream of it. You should have dreams. Just don't let your dreams be memes. Now I'm stealing memes from, I think that's maybe a Vine Source Joel. Do these interact at all? I don't think so, right? Alright, let's smash these houses in here. Let's build them up. Oh, 17. Yes, I'll have that. Thank you. Kai, you get nightmares? I'm sorry to hear about that. Oh my god. Tavern, yes, let's do Tavern. That'll actually get a really good score. Fuck, this more fucking, like, 35. Nice. Seaweed. Like a 12 there, or like a 9 or a 10 here. Yeah, fuck it, go for 10. Oh my god, just get all the houses in there already. Good enough. We'll stick this in as well. 18, good. Excellent. We'll put one of these. 80 fucking 6? Jesus. 92. 92, that's the high. There you go. Jesus Christ. Resort Oasis or Temple? Geez, if I hadn't put a market there, I could go for the Temple. I'll try the Resort Oasis. But I seriously do have to finish this, like, now. Necro, you get weird nonsensical dreams? Me too. I get a lot of weird dreams. Had a lot of weird ones lately, but because I've been getting up for work, I don't have a chance to sit and write them down. Where's that 21? I think my favorite meme that came out of the Pokemon press conference today was where people were like, I can't believe Animal Crossing Switch wasn't announced at that Pokemon press conference. People are just getting so impatient for new news. But I mean, I love Animal Crossing. I want them to take all the time that they need. I saw 25 and I'm not leaving without it. There it is. Revan, I know, like, what were they thinking not releasing that KOTOR 3 announcement at the Pokemon press conference? What's time? 10:51, oh my god. Let's place, oh fuck, there's 2 more houses. Fuck in their house. Oh my god, more units? I'm too good at this game. I've gotten too good at it. I can't lose it easily enough. Fuck it. Yeah, temple. Let's fuck ourselves up with a temple. It's giving me a plateau. Ah! Oh! And another fucking mansion as well. Right. 72. Or is it 76? Yep, good. Where can I... 67? 77. Yeah, good, fine. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah. Balloon! Fuck yeah! We did it, guys! Gets a bonus for each nearby resort oasis, market, tower, circus, statue. Oh, look at this! This is so cool! I like this. Is there literally anywhere we can put this that doesn't make it violently angry? Not really. There is, however, there's an achievement for losing 100 points in one game. I just saw... Guys, do you reckon we could go for that achievement? Losing 100 points in one game? This is the last stream of this that I'm going to be doing for a while. Want me to go for it? Want me to go for the losing 100 points in one game? Let's do a decent balloon first. What are the other units that benefit it? The market. Is there anywhere else good I can put a market? Yeah, a few places. But I want to save that that really good negative spot, and I've got to have a decent spot that I can put the temple where it'll just suck. Oh, that was minus 82. Oh shit, I can just flat out get it right now. Done. Yep, there it is. There's the achievement. And for the first time, I get to see the score going backwards. Sweet. Well, I unlocked 2 achievements. Let's whack the Resort Oasis in there as well for just a bonus terrible score. There we go. More negative score. Excellent. What's the time? 10:54. If that is an 11 o'clock broadcast, I want to watch it. Com, what's the viewer count at Death Stranding at the moment? Oh, I can't fit this guy now. And now... Oh, it's a minus? Oh, because there's another market 2 nearby. Well, too bad. Anything else that I have that will benefit this? Circus, statue, tower, resort, oasis, market. Here we go. There we go. A nice balloon at 35. There we go. It's not even going up because I've lowered it so much. It's amazing. Yeah, it's a really good score there. I'll have that. Thank you. Where was it? 21. Yep, I'll take it. Hey, we're starting to go up again. Oh, Necro, I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I've always been really lucky. My parents have like found good dentists and stuff, but yeah, it's so important to get a good dentist. You reckon to watch the VOD of the Death Stranding stream? Cool. I just really want to play out this map since it'll be the last time. Like I said, that I'll be playing this for quite some time. Just gonna play out all the units. more. I swear to God, if I end up getting another... Like, I lost 100 points, and yet I had so many points just available that I'm gonna probably unlock the next set of buildings, for fuck's sake. Oh my God. What can we do here with this one? Plus 13, sure. A monument, and that's the last one. That is the last unit, the last new unit, and I can get it for a princely amount of a plus 8 by the looks of it. There you go. Well, we certainly took a... Oh, wait, no. There you go. We can get a plus 60. We certainly took a fucky path to get here. But we saw all the new units, guys. This is nice. Is that a 70, by the way? Oh, no, it was... Oh, no, yeah, it totally was. 76. All right. Fucking hell. I just can't lose. Guys, I got too good. I can't lose anymore. This problem. Revan, you were well behaved this time around, and thank you. I really appreciate that. It puts me in less of an awkward position of a streamer when people are restrained. No, I'm not putting any water plant. Can we get a Linnie Marine command one day? Like I said, I would have to institute a bot before we could do that. I haven't even updated my fucking info. Or my graphics. It's an awful lot of assumptions about the time I'm putting into this. Was that a 20? Sure was. Right, and... I wonder if the Death Stranding people will do something really shitty, like delete the VOD so that people who weren't there at the time can't see it. Surely not. They're more interested in building hype, right? That'll do. Stop winning! Desist! Good, yeah, stick it there. Where else can we go that's a positive score? Yeah, fine, there. And, yep, sure, whatever here. Yep, there, good. Let's see. What was that? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, good. In there. Excellent. House. House goes here. Yep. Put the tower. Yeah, good. Yeah, 35 is good enough. Fine. Oh my god, I unlocked more buildings. Ah! 15. You can't see much of anything at the Death Stranding stream. Sounds about right. Jesus, Necro, that sounds like really like malpractice. Like in Australia, I'm pretty sure you would sue someone for doing that. Like you would get them up before the medical malpractice board and they would be prevented from ever practicing as a dentist again. Do you not have something like that in Germany? We gotta put these wall plateaus in because I am out of space. Oh, that's right. You can actually build wall plateaus on top of wall plateaus. Where are we? There we go. If I move it around though. Good enough. Yeah, house can go there. I just didn't know at the time. Yeah, that really sucks, dude. Fuck. Yeah. Mansion goes there. House here. Yep, good enough. Mill. Fuck, I can't find a spot. Do a 15 there or 20 down here. Let's do that. And like, yeah, 23 there, good. Oh my god. Park. What's one of these parks? Yep, good enough. Warehouse. Yeah, no, that's, I saw a 29. I'm gonna go for the 29. Good, oh no, not more buildings, stop. A lumber, where the fuck am I gonna put a lumberjack in the late game? Yeah, there, good, fine. House. Good, good. Mansion. Oh my god. Fucking, let's see if we can get 800 on the first island. 2,000 points later. I'm running out of places to put things that have to go on grass. Oh, Necro, that is just like a never-ending nightmare. Speaking of never-ending nightmares, not quite to the same extent, mind you. Come on. It's too easy. Yeah, a little bit, honestly. Like, I suppose if you imposed yourself a time limit, it might be a bit harder. Ugh. I love that it keeps pulsing this button. Like, you know you're supposed to go on, right? Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Button. I know. I'm just not going to. This fucking terrain down in this section. Useless. Island is supposed to be a chill game. Yeah, you're right. It is supposed to be a chill game. But I'm trying to, like, lose on purpose here. And it's impossible. I want to see if I've, like, made accidentally some broken location. But they all seem to be pretty ordinary locations. Oh wait, no, I spoke too soon. There's a 26 that I made just for no reason. Does chill mean easy? The real question. It's a good question. I don't know. I think it shouldn't be frustrating, right? Like if it's easy but... or impossible to lose but also still frustrating, then that's not chill. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit the next one. Okay. Right, water plant. Oh, finally, this might finally be it, guys. Just looking at it, I think this is going to be a relatively low scoring set of buildings. Potentially not low scoring enough though. Alright. Alright. 11, 15. This might be it. This might be it. I don't think there's going to be a 25 for this park. So here we go, guys. Just in case it takes me away when I lose, I'm going to take a screenshot of this right here. The final island that I built in Islanders. With all the new building types. There we go. I really would like to put it in here as like infill, but apparently can't do that. Just gotta find a spot for it, and I would like to find a spot where it's a positive score. There you go. Okay. Nice. Of course it won't, because I can go on to the next island. That's fine though. Cool. And there we go. Well, there you go, Necro. You can see it down at the bottom of the screen now. My point score from the long game before this. Unfortunately, you can't hold it, which I think that is really unfortunate. It would be nice if you could hold your games over, just in case you wanted to play a quick one. especially since there's some achievements for doing things quickly. But my high score is, yeah, that. So that's pretty cool. I would have liked to have broken top 1000, but, you know, I would also like to stop playing this game for the time being. So yes. Who said something about XCOM? Where is that? Revan says next game suggestion, XCOM 2. It sounds like a lot of effort to learn how to play that. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me for Islanders this whole time. Started playing a good few months ago, and I have had my fill, and now we are done with it. So, I mean, I'm not going to say what's going to fill the void, because I already kind of have been filling the void, right? With I've been playing a few more one-shots, or like two-shot games, a few more adventure-based sort of games, experiences, that sort of thing. So I would like to keep doing more of those. I've been buying them on Steam because I have no self-control. So that's a thing. More KOTOR? Nah, not in the near future. Probably not this year, Revan, but next year for sure. We've got that Dark Side playthrough coming up. I have finally finished uploading all of KOTOR to YouTube, but I haven't had a chance to make a playlist for it yet, so it's just sitting there in private mode. But probably by the end of this coming weekend, KOTOR will be live on YouTube. If you did miss any of it, especially the start, that'll be available. Revan, I bought Force Unleashed because you wanted more Star Wars. So don't be feeling the hate. Be feeling the love. Be feeling the love. Hang on, let me get my emotes up. There it is. Yeah, feeling the love. That's the one. I know you're just messing. I'm just messing back. Don't mess unless you're prepared to be messed with. Alright, guys. I am going to let you go and investigate what's going on with Death Stranding, or have a look at the VOD. One of those two things. I hope you have a good morning, noon, or night, depending on where you are in the world. I will, as always, be around tomorrow, being as is a Thursday. It will be Monkey Island. Probably only 1-2 more streams of Monkey Island, and then we'll be switching probably to Prey. It's like 80% going to be Prey at this stage. I just haven't tested it to see if it streams well. Or if it captures well, really, is what I'm getting at there. But yeah, what about Outlast? I don't know what an Outlast is, and if it's scary, I don't want it. Re-suggested in October. If you want a scare. Viewer beware, you're in for a scare in October. Alright. Have a good one, guys. Remember to drink beverages of your choice and stay away from that vile evil, what is hot chocolate, apparently. And I will see you on the other side. Bye, guys.